What's happening, YouTube? It's your yes Doc coming back to you with another video. And today's video is going to mark round 2 of the Freedom Cup 2 tournament happening here on Octagon, and we're going to just jump right into it here. As you can see, I'm going up it looks like a potentially Pierce heavy deck. The Pierce is not going to affect me as much as just worrying about how much orange he's going to have, but he has the Pierce forehead ominous 3 stars on Megatron, so it's going to make him 14 stars. 6 stars with Demolisher, so I expect some hunker down action here, and then round out his 5-star character with Brawn. So seeing Brawn, especially with this Pierce forehead, just tells me right out the gate before we start playing that he's playing a Pierce heavy deck. So good thing I'm not playing a blue deck right now, because I would definitely have some issues with him getting in on that guaranteed damage with the black cards. So with that being said, we're gonna roll dice here, and I roll pretty low, rolling the 5. So he's probably gonna start. Usually going first is usually the play. Gonna draw our cards here. Opening hand isn't bad at all, especially because he's going first. That means that he'll be tapped out before I will, so that piece to tyranny is gonna become very valuable. So let's just see if he makes the play. Usually the first play that you do against this deck, especially if you're playing an aggressive deck, is to attack my Fangry first. That would entice me not to send my Fangry in right away, because he might die on the next turn, and the thing is, I don't need him to die, because I want to be able to flip Perceptor back and then also swap the heads with Clobberin. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But he does flip Demolisher, and I feel like, okay, so Brawn's going in, but he's actually going to attack my Perceptor, which is what I want. I'm actually fine with that to an extent, depending on how much Pierce he gets. So he's going to have 3 attack, and let's see what else he ends up having. So he flips 3 different colors, so he's going to have 4 Pierce 3. So I'm going to take 3 no matter what, even though I have my 2 defense. So I take 2, I mean. And he should, I usually like to respect my opponent in the sense of waiting when they, figure it out whatever they have themselves usually. So, okay, 4 Pierce 3, gonna take 3 either way. Then he has Bashing Shield and Backup Beam. I feel like he just saw me flip orange cards. I don't expect him to get Bashing Shield right now. So my Force Fields are gonna get him. It's like, I don't play Force Field. But okay, so gonna trade Precision Fire for the Backup Beam. So that's gonna be very good for him next turn. So whoever I do attack was definitely gonna take a chunk of damage. I might be ballsy and actually still send in Fangry here anyway with Bolt 3, because I do want to put a lot of damage on that Brawn. So actually I might just go Grenade Launcher and go ham into this Brawn, to be honest with you. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. A Bolt 3, I think A Bolt 3 should be enough to just kind of KO a character, make this game seem very real right out the gate. So put some pressure on him. Hopefully I can get enough oranges to KO him. I got 5 flips, and that's pretty solid. So we got 13, and if he's not playing that many blues, I should be able to get the KO. 13 Pierce 1, and that's exactly what happens. So an early KO like that right out the gate is very important, especially when we stand back up, leaving him at a disadvantage to start. When you see how many characters he has left, he has 3 characters to my 5. So I'm hoping that the simple numbers game of me having more characters than him is going to be enough to just seal the deal. So that was a very solid hit for me. And I'm just hoping that he doesn't clap back with Demolisher killing my Fangry next turn. I don't think 13 is such a tall order for him to get to. My 2 defense and his 11 health. He probably took a while to KO it, because I feel like he might have been like, wow, he really just one-shot at my Brawn. Well, if you're playing an orange deck and he's not playing at least, he is playing some blues. He did play Backup Beam, but, being with the makeup of his deck is, I assume, just like I'm looking in the scrap pile, is more aggressive than anything, and with spots of blues like Backup Beam and hunker downs and things like that. So he's at a disadvantage right now, and I think one of the only things he could definitely do to try to put himself back in the game is to KO my Fangry here with that Backup Beam and then an action. Oh, I need to pass him the arrow. Maybe that'll help. Yep, okay, that's what he was waiting on. My bad, Galix. So like I said, we know he has a Backup Beam. He has 4 other cards. Drawing the 5 cards in hand is definitely a solid start. It's always going to obviously be a solid start, but having that Backup Beam is going to be a potential solid start to, okay. Let me just shut up, because he just played one of the best cards in his deck, Hunker Down. So this is actually going to be insanely powerful. He has 2 armors in his scrap pile to grab as well. So thank God I have Bashing Shield, but him getting that composite armor, Bash Shield doesn't help me at all this turn, because he's going to be able to flip 7 cards, and if he plays Backup Beam, he's going to be able to flip 9 cards. And he's also going to be able to draw another card and replace that Hunker Down that he just used out of his hand. So he gets immense value. Hunker Down, I think, is one of the best cards in the game. It's one of my favorite cards in the game. Card's insane, gets you so much value. You ended up getting 2 armors out, and then he's able to still, play another upgrade for his turn. So that's very powerful. Like I said, he's going to flip at least 9 cards. I don't even know if I necessarily hope I flip a blue here. I'm just about to get smacked pretty hard here. this turn. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna let him flip first, since technically he's supposed to flip first, and then I flip. That's pretty good. So 9, but that's not gonna KO me though. So 9 of his orange flips plus the 1 from composite armor. So he has 10 pierce 8. So Jesus, that's let me flip my 2 cards. X2. I did flip a blue, which is funny, but I don't know if it matters that much. 10 pierce 8. So I would take 7, but I actually still take that 8. So his pierce actually has some value here. That 1 bit of damage actually matters a lot. So yeah, that's actually gonna be pretty solid for him. Because like I said, I would have only took 7, but now that puts me in one shot stand, one shot fall range. Not saying he's playing that card, but that is something to note. So this hold the line, he does have a green to get in counter espionage, and he actually decided not to get it. And that's one thing to definitely pay attention to when you're playing. So you got to look at your opponent's flips as well when it comes to greens, when you think about getting your greens or not. And he had a counter espionage, and it's funny because I flipped the secret action, which counter espionage can get rid of, and hold the line. But honestly, this hold the line is not going to do any good for me until I kill his Megatron, which won't be until a while from now. So I'm actually going to get rid of the hold the line and not worry about it this turn. And we're going to draw for turn. And first things first, we're going to, I drew a really good card in Turbo Booster. We're going to flip Perceptor, activate his effect to reveal the top 4 cards of our deck. And he gets to choose 2 of them. Now, what's really good about this is I bet he's gonna put one of the good weapons with Improvised Shield. And no matter what he does, that's where Wedge Formation comes in, because I can heal 1 for Fangry, draw 1 for Night Racer, and then stack that Improvised Shield with for the specialist, because Perceptor is specialist in this mode. So I like that I get a bit of all 3. Like I have the the trifecta in order to use Wedge Formation throughout the game. So I'm able to get significant value out of my card instead of just trading it for a green, which also isn't bad, but I mean, this is definitely going to be better. So I imagine he's probably going to go 4-0. If he goes 4-0, I actually might just take the 4-0. Well, no, I probably won't. I'll take that back. I'll probably take the 4 cards. Yeah, I'll probably take the 4 cards this time around. But I don't think he's going to go 4-0. I really feel like he's going to put... You can't put Grenade Launcher and Erratic Lightning together. You don't want me to have 2 back-to-back good weapons, because I'll obviously just take those. And we take those. And you can't give me Grenade Launcher with... you can't do like Grenade Launcher in 1 and then the other 3. So the only logical, I think, either do is a 4-0 here, or put Improvised Shield with the Grenade Launcher and then Erratic Lightning with the Grenade Launcher. Yeah, because you can't even... Yeah, same thing with Erratic Lightning. Okay, both Improvised Shields with Erratic Lightning. Oh, so he did do that anyway. Wow, that's interesting that he did that. Because, see, I take the Grenade Launcher and then I have a permanent... Yeah, see, I don't know why. I mean, he's probably thinking maybe get rid of some of my double oranges, but like I'm totally fine with that. Like I thought he was gonna do a 2-2 split, so there's no question about that. When I do lose 2 Improvised Shields until Perceptor dies, but like I said, I'm totally fine with that throughout the game. So I'm not gonna say it's a bad play, but that's not what I would have done, and I guess that's not what it's about, because I'm not the one playing against me. So it is what it is. I'll take the +3, and I'm gonna take this Grenade Launcher. And I don't know how much I care about Night Racer getting in with off of the Bash and Shield this turn, to be honest with you. I think the best thing to do, I'm not going to use a Piece of Tyranny this turn either. I feel like if Megatron attacks my Night Racer, then I can absolutely Piece to Tyranny to Fangry, and then he'll be in trouble. And then the thing is, using the Bash and Shield on his Demolisher, this is going to fall off anyway, and I don't expect to do too much damage because I already only have 3 attack. So I'm not going to get that much more. I'm hoping to maybe get Pierce. So, and same thing goes with the Emergency Barricade in terms of Bash and Shielding it. But I might, yeah, because I'll probably play the Turbo Booster or the Grenade Launcher next turn. I don't know. We'll see. In conjunction with the Piece to Tyranny, but it depends on who he attacks. So I'm going to Wedge Formation. I'm going to heal 1 here. I'm going to draw 1 for my Night Racer. And then I'm not going to stack 1 because I don't need to. And for upgrades, I guess I could just still play... The problem with me playing Bashing Shield here is that he plays... Well, no, that's not true too. Okay, I do this a lot. Everything that I'm telling you out loud and I seem like I'm babbling and I'm going all over the place, this is literally what goes on in my head. So maybe you're getting a good idea of how I think, and then maybe you're like, oh my god, this guy's annoying. Is this really how he does? But yes, this is what I do in my head. I think about a lot of different scenarios, so I finally pinpoint that one scenario that's the best scenario for the occasion. So I'm thinking about using Bash and Shield this turn on his Emergency Barricade, but then he could just play another armor next turn. But then at the same time, that means that he's not playing a weapon. So I'm fine with that. If he plays a weapon, then that means he doesn't have if he's playing a weapon, then that means he won't have the extra defense from Barricade. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually put this on Perceptor, give him the extra defense. I'm going to just get rid of that. So playing Bastion Shield like this effectively turns off. He needed a Ghost Shield. Ghost Shield would have been better because then he could protect the Ghost Shield. But this way I'll be able to get rid of both armors this turn, which is definitely a feel good. So I'm hoping I at least get in for some Pierce. If I don't, it's whatever. I could have stacked the Camion Crash for Pierce, but no. And we actually get in for some decent Pierce, 3 Pierce 2. So I'll take that Pierce 2. That's totally fine. Because when I do my Peace to Tyranny turn, if he doesn't kill Night Rays or my Fangry, then, you know, okay, so I'm going to take 1 here. Even if he doesn't notice it, I'm going to notice it for him and take the 1 back on myself. That's one way to shark your opponent, knowing that an effect is going to go off and not taking the damage anyway. I'm not always oblivious, but when I am, I just let my opponent do what they want. So he takes 2, composite armor falls off, I take the 1. He is playing Magnetic Dysfunction Ray. Mag Ray will definitely hurt me right now. Mag Ray and Sky Shadow are 2 cards that definitely hurt me in the early game because Fangry is both an Autobot and Decepticon. So if he plays a Mag Ray on me next turn, I'll be a sad panda. But if he doesn't, I'll be good because then I'll then be able to flip well, actually, I just misplayed. Whoops, I should have swapped heads. So if I don't swap heads, that's actually my misplay. But then at the same time, Perceptor is totally fine, being at 14 health. And then like this is a situation with the fact that he has 2 characters, like it's kind of okay because like the Clobberin could still just get in on his characters, but I actually should have used the swap heads there. The whole point was to get the boost off of swap heads and get to attack with the Clobber more than once. So you attack with Fangry with the Clobber 1 time, you swap heads when you flip-flop Perceptor and you get the Clobber on him, he gets to use the Clobber, and then when Clobber actually deploys after Perceptor dies, then he gets to attack like that way as well. So that's one of the big strengths in this deck, to be able to use Clobber at least 3 times. Now, one thing I gotta say though, is unfortunate, like I said, I did forget, so if he does kill my guy with, which he can easily do, he has 4 Pierce 4, so he guarantees a kill on my Fangry, and I actually see him potentially doing that here. And if he does, then that's cool, I'll just get rid of the Peace of Tyranny with the green. But that's a misplay on my part, so see, even when I think I know my stuff, I still mess up. But it's all good. Okay, so he does have another armor, so that sucks for me. But at least it'll pop up. But you know what? He gets to deal 2 damage back to me, though. So that's going to be really good for him to be able to reflect 2, not reflect, but deal 2 damage on that backfire. So now he's at 5 Pierce 4. We got a 5/6 bot coming at us. That's crazy. I mean, okay, it's not that crazy, but... And I also got to be careful on Megatron's clapback, because don't forget about Megatron's bot mode effect, where when he flips to bot mode, he deals 2 damage to... Okay, so he's really trying to take down Perceptor. He does not like my Perceptor. Got it. Understood. Oh, no. He's not at 2. He's at 5. 5. There we go. No, Kreb doesn't have 5 damage on it. Guys, don't mind me. 0. There we go. Alright, copy that, sir. So action upgrade. Only thing he has left to do is a flip. If he's paying attention, I don't know if he really wants to flip If he flips Megatron, he should be going after Night Racer this turn, because that's overkill 1000%, because he already gets the Pierce 4 on the Fangry here. So he should have flipped Demolisher here to... Okay, so he has attacker here, so my Peace of Tyranny is not going to be as good. Okay, so I flipped 2 cards, 2, and I don't even know why I said that. 2, yep, you got me. Pierce 4, boom, copy that. Alright, easy enough. So the way things are looking right now, I actually probably will target down the Demolisher. I'm hoping that maybe I could put Grenade Launcher on Demolisher, and well, actually I might just use Turbo Booster this turn. Yeah, that's probably what actually end up happening. And then maybe I'll send one of my attacks into Megatron. We'll see, I don't know. As soon as he ends his turn and I see what I draw, I think my play is kind of made in stone for me already. Camion Crash and Grenade Launcher or Turbo Booster, but depending on what I draw this turn, ooh, it's just showing off. I don't even know if I care about Turbo Booster this turn, because I feel like I can still get another attack in with Night Racer and she'll still live, because his next attack won't be in the Night Racer. I can guarantee that. I just don't think he will. So I actually think I might showing off here. I think that's probably the best move. I'm gonna flip-flop Perceptor. That was a really good top deck. And reveal Fight for Position, Power Punch, Hollow Matter Projector, and another showing off. So Perceptor is really about to get big here. This would be very dangerous for him to do a 4-0. You can't do a 4-0 here, because I'm going to take the 4-0 no matter what. And he knows if he remembers, I have a Grenade Launcher in my hand, so I can actually threaten lethal on Megatron. So I really don't think he should do that. Actually, depending on what he picks, I might actually just go to town on Megatron, to be honest with you. Because Megatron only has 15 health, and I should be able to knock out a good chunk of that. So the best thing he could do is just do a 2-2 split, maybe actions and upgrades, and call it a day. Anything else, I think, is definitely suicide, to be honest. Like 3-1 or 4-0, I mean. So I got 2 Peace to Tyranny there. I have 1 Peace to Tyranny here, and then I got 2 Peace to Tyranny under. So I have 1 more orange left. Power Punch in 1 pile, the rest in the other. Wow, he did it again. What's up with that? Oh man. So Power Punch in 1 pile. I'm not hurting for these 3 cards. I don't like the direct damage I'm gonna take on the clapback from Composite and Megatron, but I don't care at this point. I'm gonna take the, because I'm at 9 base. Like 9 base on an orange deck. So, okay, so we're gonna take this like this, and then we're gonna put these cards under here like this. Oh shit, not 9, excuse my mouth. We are at 6 and I have 9 attack, that's what I meant. So flip flop, take the Power Punch. I don't know, see, this is the part where I mess up. I gotta think how many oranges I have left in the deck. I know I got 2 in hostilities, 2 or 3, I don't remember. But 1 is in, no, 2, both in hostilities are in here. And I think I play another blue card. Do I play Arm Hovercraft? See, I forgot, I don't even know my own main deck. So out of those cards, I know I have 1 double orange. Let me just progress my turn and not slow play here. I don't want him to think I'm slow playing, because I'm talking to you guys as well, but no excuse. So we're gonna flip Perceptor here, and I think, so that's my action for the turn, no question about that. I think I'm just gonna play the grenade on, or should I play the, yeah, I'm gonna play the grenade on him. We have 13, and I think Clobber has to attack into Megatron to get rid of the Composite, but then he could take 2, and then he could kill me out of combat with a Camion Crash, so I gotta be careful with that. Maybe I should try to, I don't know. I'm probably making this more complicated than it needs to be. I probably should just try to KO the Demolisher, but I think the problem is I don't think Clobber can kill Demolisher. That's the problem. I think with Bold 3 I can get to like 6, and that won't be enough. The Perceptor can't, so I probably should just kill Perceptor and ISO Megatron. But then he's probably going to flip Megatron and try to one-shot my Perceptor, which he probably can. He only needs to deal 9 + 2, 11. I feel like I'm being greedy here, wanting to attack Megatron, but I don't want to attack everybody, and then he stands back up and gets another attack with Demolisher. So with me saying that out loud, it just makes the most sense to attack here like this and just get rid of it. Solid hit. We got 9, 11, 15. So no matter what he flips, even if he flipped 2 blues, he's, oh, like he did. Wow. Flip 2 blues, Demolisher is way long gone. So he's up out of here. And then with Bold 3, statistically, I should be able to flip that other Improvised Shield. So I'm flipping 5 of my 7 cards. And so if I flip a white, I'll flip the rest of my 7 cards. The only problem with that is he has 6 defense, so like I might not actually get in for a lot of damage, but at least I'll get rid of the composite armor. So we're still gonna attack here, and we still have the numbers game. So hopefully, even after he KOs my Perceptor, my little guys can get there. But they may or may not. I don't know. Okay, I'm flipping 7. Okay, so I'm at least getting in for 1, no matter what. 7 pierce 1. He did flip an orange and a black, so I'm gonna take 2 back. So I gotta be careful about a Camion Crash. If he has a Camion Crash, sucks to be me. And I do have a Bashing Shield, so I'm gonna get this Bashing Shield after he flips his second bit of cards. Or he already flipped the second bit of cards. He has 6 defense, so he takes 1. And then that's it. He doesn't have any greens, and I have to go first anyway, so I'm gonna trade this Bashing Shield for this, and then that's gonna be it. That falls off, and we stand back up. Now, like I said, I am a little worried, but at the same time, if he can't kill my characters out of combat, hopefully I can just be able to barrage him with my my little guys. And one thing I do notice when I look at, like I said, I messed up with the not giving Clobber to Perceptor, because Fangry actually could have lived potentially a little longer. And even if not, I would have got more use out of the Clobber head. So that's not good. What I also have to worry about here is him having a Sturdy Javelin or... Oh, I tried to pass him an arrow. There we go. I haven't seen any Sturdy Javelins from him, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, he's playing Heated Battles. He's not playing Sturdy Javelin, despite having... Well, he only has 1 range character. But maybe he's playing 1. He could be teching 1. I know I'd probably play 1 at least if I was playing a range character. At least 1 range character. Ooh, whoa. Hold up. That actually changes the whole landscape. That's really good. So 1 there. 2 here. So he actually, so not just Camion Crash, I forgot about this card. He's killing my character out of battle, my Clobber. So that's actually really, really good for him. I'm in trouble, actually. I'm actually in trouble. Because now he can kill my Perceptors too, and then I only have 2 characters, and Night Racer and Kreb is probably not enough to do the job. So that's not good. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait. He doesn't have an upgrade. Look at that. So I actually am going to live. There's no way he's going to kill me with 4. Yep, okay. 4 Pierce 4. I really don't think I'm going to die here. If I do, that'd be funny. I'm going to laugh. Okay, yeah. 6 Pierce 4 to my 2. Wow, he didn't have an upgrade, so he's action flooded. That clearly goes to show he's action flooded. 6 Pierce 6, so that's... Oh, wow, he almost killed me. Look at that. I'll take that back. I'm over here talking shit. He almost killed me. Jesus. Okay. So that's not going to do anything since we all stand back up at this point. So I'm going to just get rid of the turbo booster that I should have activated, I think, over the grenade. And just I think I should have just got the composite armor off of... Yeah, that's what I should have did. I should have used the turbo booster instead. Get the composite armor off of... because the grenade could have been saved as a late game card. But anyway, get the composite armor off of Megatron with the Night Racer attack. Then attack with Clobber and Perceptor with the 9 attack. And hold the grenade launcher. That's what I should have done. Something like that, because I Demolisher was thrown in the field. So maybe, no, I take that back. Clobber go after Megatron to deal 4 damage. Perceptor still go after Demolisher to kill Demolisher. That's what I mean. Steph, make up your mind. Yeah, I know. Turbo booster instead of grenade is what I should have done. All right, no arrow. Let me just so we can keep everything proper. Cool. All right, so we're gonna draw. Showing off would have been nuts there, but okay. So we have 2 improvised shields, remember, and no worries. 2 improvised shields. I have 1 Piece to Tyranny and one improvised shield. So that means I have only 2 double oranges in the deck out of 15 cards. So at this point, I think I can save the Camion Crash for the late game against Ominous. Not that I really need it. Oh, I have the Hold the Line too. What I would really like to do here is set the Hold the Line and flip Night Racer and get Bold 1. And honestly, I think that's what I'm going to do because I still have the numbers game on him. With Kred being able to potentially finish off Ominous, I really need to try to get rid of Megatron with this attack. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gain the 1 attack here. And if I do kill Megatron, good, because then the Hold the Line gets value on my next turn. So I'm going to set the Hold the Line, and I'm going to play the Power Punch. Does the math matter as much? I guess I need her to do more than just a bit of damage. So I have Bold 4 on the Night Racer. So Night Racer is going to swing in first. And I'm going to have Bold 4. So I'm going to flip 6 cards total. And we have 2, 4, 6, 10. So 10 Pierce something. The Pierce doesn't really matter. But 10 Pierce 2 just to stay proper. Whoa. All right. So 10 Pierce 2. He does flip a blue and an orange. So I'm going to take 1 damage back. And so he takes 6. And Perceptor actually should be able to KO him here. So that's going to be good because then my Hold the Line gets more value. And again, I'm really shocked he did not have a weapon to play because my Perceptor should have died. Like 100%. So I literally just lucked out. You know, it's not super far-fetched for him to just easily have a weapon. So we got Bold 1 here. So let's make sure I don't flip a bunch of cards. We flipped 2 oranges, so we have 11. So we got 11 Pierce 2. And he flipped 2 more blues. Wow, those hunker downs love him. But I think I still get there on the dot. 11 minus 5 is 6. Yeah, I still actually get there on the dot. Lucky me. So a whole bunch of luck this game, as you guys can see. Which is part of the game. Yep. Okay, little overkill, no big deal. But he's gonna... So now I'm definitely safe. Unless he counter espionages me, which he did not pick up earlier. And he didn't flip throughout his flips. So I don't see him using counter espionage unless he hard drew it. But he should know that that's Hold the Line set at this point. So... we'll see. That's crazy though. You guys saw that from earlier. He flipped 2 hunker down on defense before too. I wish I could do that. Perceptor gets damaged. Did he flip? Oh wait a minute. Hold on. Do I die? I'm jumping the gun here. He flipped 1 orange. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know what? You're right. I didn't even realize that. You're right. Okay. So that's not good. Because I didn't expect him to die like that. I forgot about that. That's very true, though, because I only have 1 damage left. But Krebs should be able to finish the job here. I mean, I have Camion Crash. Unless he has Hold the Line himself. If he has Hold the Line himself, that's where I'm in trouble. But on this attack right here, I won't be able to take more than 3 damage. So I'll heal 1 down to 2 and then go up to 5 maximum. And he needs to really have his Hold the Line here. Okay, so he's going ham. And he's going ham, and we're going to flip here. I have Bold now. Or not Bold. Yeah, I do have Bold, so I'm not going to be able to... So Hold the Line is going to allow me to only take 2 damage. Or 3, no more than 3 damage rather. So he does have the counter espionage, but unfortunately it just came too late. I do have 2 defense, but it doesn't matter. Either way, I can only take 3 because he has like 4 Pierce 4, but so it puts me up to 5. And that's going to be it for that. He's going to be able to get a green and counter espionage, but as you guys can see, I can easily take the game by either playing fight for position or crash, Cayman Crash at this point. So it should be all good. So just waiting for him to pass the arrow. Let's play the cards real quick and then move on to the next game. Okay, he's not passing the arrow. I'm not going to worry about the arrow. I'm just going to draw. So I'm just going to play the power punch and this, deal 1 damage here, 1 damage here. Or 2 damage here, rather. Yes, it's overkill, but you know what? Just to be on the safe side. No, it's not no safe side. We're just playing it out at this point. But we got 6. Obviously, 6 is all I need is Pierce 1, which I definitely got. And that's going to end up being it. Alright. Not siding a bot. GG, sir. You. And now we're going to side deck. So at this point, the order goes: winner lets the opponent know if they're gonna go side a bot or not, and then the loser lets the that sounds so bad. The winner lets the opponent know if they're going to side a bot or not, and then the opponent then lets the other person. I'm just trying to beat around the bush and be nice. The loser lets the winner of the first game know if they're going to go first or not. Alright guys, so we're back with game 2, and game 2 looks like he sided in the Parsec head with the Revenge stratagem. So he got rid of the Pierce 4 since I'm not really Pierce heavy, so he's going to definitely be a lot more aggressive this round. But then the only other thing to think about is that his character is also an Autobot, so he'll have 2 Autobots as well as I do that will get hit by Mag Ray if he plays it. So that's something to definitely note. And he has no way to like swap heads or anything like I do. So hopefully I can get the swap heads off and get the Clobber on Perceptor. So Perceptor is the only Autobot on the field, and then Fangry's of course all Decepticon. So I'm gonna draw my I'm gonna draw my first 3 cards, and that did not work out. Whoops. All right, we're good to go. I don't know why I flipped instead of drawing 3 cards, but okay. So he decided to go first. I expect him to probably just flip Demolisher, so that way he get probably like the same play from last game is do the Hunker Down. And with the, maybe, you know what, maybe he won't attack with Brawn first because he saw how Brawn got one shot at the first game. So but seeing I have Grenade Launcher again, I'm probably just going to use the Grenade Launcher once again and try to KO whoever he sends in. And it's going to be even worse off this time because his Hunker Down won't be as strong, because he won't be able to do the strong play of getting 2 upgrades with 2 tanks, and then also being able to you know, draw a card with the Demolisher. And something else to also note is, well, no, never mind. That doesn't matter. Oh no, he's still doing the same play anyway. Okay, so he's gonna attack with Fangry, but he's gonna attack with Brawn, but actually into Fangry this time, which is definitely the better play. So a good on him for catching that. And okay, so he's gonna have just 3 Pierce 3, which is still solid, pretty much the same as last game. So 3 Pierce 3 on whoever he attacked. Let him articulate that down. Boom. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to, he has a green, and he got a counter. He's playing 2 counter espionage. Wow. Okay, so that means his other one will come up sometime then. So I'm not gonna get this hold the line right now. And I can see myself later on using counter espionage to counter his. But I'm going to get rid of this supercharge for Bashing Shield, because he's playing a lot of armors, and I want to be able to easily get rid of one just like last game. So, okay, that's going to be it there. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw for my turn. So he went first okay, so since he went first, I actually might not, no matter when, I'm trying to think. I think I'm actually not going to send in Fangry here, because this Demolisher has a good chance of KOing my Fangry. I think I might actually send in Fangry second, so that way his Megatron has to attack, because his Demolisher has to attack my Night Racer. And then Fangry can attack his, or attack and finish off Brawn, whatever Night Racer doesn't do, or I can attack with Night or Fangry into his Demolisher and try to kill the Demolisher. And then his Megatron, he's going to be forced to flip Megatron to try and kill Fangry, because if he doesn't, that's when I can use the Peace to Tyranny. So the whole point of me babbling is I'm trying to get use out of Peace to Tyranny this game. So that's what we're going to do. and hopefully it works. Probably should have still used the grenade launcher here just to put a lot of solid damage on Braun, because if he happens to have a magnetic dysfunction ray to use in conjunction with his revenge, he might kill his own Braun, and it might actually entice him not to use it at that point. So we're just gonna play the grenade launcher here and send Night Racer in. I don't expect the KO here. I would have to flip Insane, and I did not, so I have 8 Pierce 1, which is gonna have to be good enough. He flipped no blue, so he's gonna take 6. So even with mag rate, it's not gonna kill him totally, but still, it's still something to note. Bashing Shield, I don't even know if I really want Bashing Shield here. All right, this definitely goes to the scrap pile, but let me see his scrap pile, see what kind of, okay, he only flipped 2 cards this game, so he actually doesn't have a strong hunker down play at all. Hunker down's not gonna, even the cards he flipped aren't hunker downable, if that's even a word. So I'm trying to think if I really want this wedge formation to get rid of Bashing Shield, because it doesn't have a whole bunch of armors. But who knows? He probably still could have an armor in his hand to play simply. So I do play another wedge formation, so I'm not gonna die without it. So, and plus I get a Perceptor flip next turn too. So no reason to trade any of these cards in my hand. If that Piece of Tyranny was an improvised shield, then I would get rid of that for the wedge formation. All right, then we got Demolisher going in with pretty much bold 7 again. Well, no, bold 6, flipping 8 cards total. Didn't look like he flipped that well. 5 Pierce 3, so 5 Pierce 3 to my 2, I'm gonna take 3 either way, so that's not what you want out of a Demolisher flip. If after I take this damage, if I look at his flips, it looked like he flipped 2 hunker down and also 2, okay, so in hostility, so look at that. So now he just revealed some information to me. This is why it's important to look at your opponent's scrap pile. If you ever see me look at my opponent's scrap pile, this is why I do it, because you get to get information, and this is simple information. He side decked in hostilities, and that's one of the cards I anticipate he would have if it's not hold the line. And because I'm attacking with Fangry next, I can absolutely see that being hold the line that he has set, because I'm not going to be able to get in for a lot of damage. And that makes me want to use Fangry to attack in Braun either way, so I at least have 5, well, not 5, I say that bad, it's not going to work like that. Anyway, first things first, I'm thinking Fangry had 5, so 4 minus 2 is, I can't count. So we're going to flip Perceptor. I swear I don't act like this all the time. Yeah, I do. Flipping Perceptor, we got Sturdy Javelin, Bashing Shield, One-Shot Stand. Actually, that makes things a lot easier, and Turbo Booster. So these are actually hella great cards. I'm very curious to see what he's going to do here. 2 of these are big threats to him, and I'm very curious to what he's going to do. The Turbo Booster is a threat to him because I actually attacked with the Night Racer first this time. That's going to allow me to potentially get another attack with her. And the One-Shot Stand easily, obviously, just gets rid of the Braun outside of battle. So he needs to definitely be careful here. And I'm very curious what he's going to pick. So like I said, at this point, I really think that secret action is in hostilities. I mean, he flipped 2 more. I imagine he sided in the 3rd. I am bold heavy, so I absolutely don't blame him. Turbo Booster in one pile, the rest in the other pile. Okay, so see, the thing is, the One-Shot Stand is also a great card for me. Oh, okay. So just looking at this, it's obvious that the One-Shot Stand is going to be more valuable, especially because the Bashing Shield, I already have one in my hand. So that's going to be an easy one for me, and I'm going to take the Bashing and the One-Shot Stand, or the One-Shot Stand and the Javelin, and as a 2/2. Okay. So we got 2 under Perceptor. I'm going to give him 5 base when he flips back. And trying to think if I should just One-Shot Stand here, because the problem is he's going to end hostilities me, and his blues, his red, I don't know my colors either. His oranges also turn to blues. So I could give Sturdy Javelin here and put him at 6, but I have to hope he only flips 2 blues. That's the thing. If he only flips 2 blues, then I'm good money. If he flips a double orange and that turns into a double blue and I miss by 1, sucks to be me. So that's something that I need to think about here, because he knows I'm going to attack with Fangry next. Maybe I should just One-Shot Stand now and just get rid of Braun. But then, like, my attack on Demolisher is also going to be weak, and I have to just hope for... Oh, you know what? I still have Pierce. I got to... Oh, okay, we got a quick break. All right, guys, so we're both back. So, okay, I got the One-Shot Stand. See, this is... In control decks, I would know exactly what I want to do in a control deck. In an aggressive deck, I always misconstrue exactly what I should be doing. And it gets even especially harder because of secret action, and I don't know exactly what that is that he has set. So I feel like the best play is to Piece through Tyranny. Psych, I'm joking. I feel like the best play is to my options are between mainly Treasure Hunt and One-Shot Stand. Treasure Hunt I say because I want to find a grenade launcher, so that way I can override his in hostilities and get in with the 8 no matter what. But then I also have to consider that I have Pierce. So if I can at least get Pierce 3, that would just get rid of his brawn no matter what. Stop. So that's something to think about too. I don't know exactly what I should do. Drink this. Don't want to make this rocket science, so I think I'm just going to make a move, and I think just learn from it in the end. I think I'm just going to actually one shall stand here, and if he has a reflect damage, I'm going to be sick. So I feel like when he flips Megatron, he's going to have 7 bold 1. I feel like he's not going to KO me anyway, right? I don't think he can still KO me. I think I could put the 3 here and then put 3 here. Like I said, if that's reflect damage, I'm in trouble. 6 damage on one of my guys for nothing is insane. Okay, so that's not reflect damage. Like I said, I still think it's in hostilities, especially because he's going to anticipate, obviously, I'm attacking with Fangry as bold 3. It's going to just turn me off, turn that off rather. And for upgrade, I'm still going to play this here to at least have 6. Because if he doesn't flip any blues, I'll still be able to at least get him for some type of damage. Like I said, I anticipate it being in hostilities. If he doesn't flip any oranges rather than to become blues, then I'll be able to get in some type of damage. Or I might still just be able to, at least be able to get in Pierce. So that's going to happen. I have 6 attack with bold 3 and, no Pierce. And I actually had a decent attack too. So we only have 6. And he's going to actually be able to blunt my attack very nicely. So that's good on him. That was very solid on his part. I don't think there's any other way to get around it. Maybe I didn't have to one shall stand. I don't know. Maybe I could have just used showing off. But I plan on just using showing off next turn, and showing off is like my treasure hunt. Treasure hunt, the only reason why it's in this deck is for the conversion side when I convert into the Chrome Dome. Chrome Dome usually comes in when I play against crazy anti-Decepticon decks like Sky Shadow or Horrible. I really don't care about side Chrome Dome against this deck. I feel like I'll be fine. Excuse me. Okay. So, yep, no damage. I don't know why I'm still sitting here. These are all gone. Yep, that's fine. All you. I can't spell. All you. There we go. Alright, so this turn, he can have a potential of 7 attack being in bot mode, but he will lose 2 defense, so that's something to know. Perceptor's not going to one-hit KO him, though. But he's going to have 1 defense in that mode, and then... But he'll have 7 bold 1. So 7 bold 1 with a weapon should definitely KO my Fangry. He definitely probably notes that I have the swap head stratagem, and again, the way to counter the swap heads is to kill one of the characters before I swap heads. But before that, we're going to take a lot of damage on our characters. Going to take 1 here, we're going to take 2 here, and we're going to take 2 here. So he actually, that's even easier for him to kill him. So now he definitely just needs an upgrade. Actually, no, I take it back. He doesn't need to upgrade because now he has 7 bold 2 with his stratagem. So 7 bold 2, I didn't put enough. Hold on. From 3 to 2, I should be from 3 to 5. Okay. Well, 7 bolt 2, he actually should be able to kill my Fangry now. But then again, I mean, at the same time, in this matchup, the way that the turns are working, it's not the worst that Clobber is going to be the one coming out. And then my Perceptor, worst case scenario, just has more survivability, so it's fine. Alright, so he's not going to flip here, actually. He's going to preserve and attack here. 9 Pierce 2, that's actually still going to be able to do it, unless I flip like 2 blues here, which is probably impossible. So I have 2, I'm going to take 7, that deals 12, and it's actually still enough to kill me. So maybe my math sucks, and maybe 4 bolt 2 was, or 5 bolt 2 was actually good enough. So I'm wrong there, that's fine. Clobber or Perceptor is going to be able to attack next. Fangry's gone, Clobber's out, and we still have a solid 14 health, so I definitely need to KO somebody here this turn, that's for sure, more than anything. So, alright, draw a fight for position. There's another grenade launcher on top, so that means I only have 1 left, maybe? No, all my grenades are gone. So grenades are gone, but I do have a power punch left, or 2 power punch left. Both my blues are gone, so don't have to trip about that. I feel like I'm just going to showing off here just to get a decent Perceptor. So there's a power punch, erratic lightning, which is really good on Clobber. All those cards are good. So I don't even think I cared if he went 4-0 here. I think I'd take off 40's cards. But he's probably gonna do like a 3-1 split. He's been doing that a lot throughout this game. I think he only did 2 once, and the rest of them have been 3-1s. So just based off of that, we'll see. And that is, again, one weakness of this deck. Maybe, like, against aggressive decks, I should probably just flip. Well, I guess it depends if I go first. And if I go first, I won't have to flip. If I go first, it's way more powerful. I haven't gone first at any time. So, erratic lightning and Okay, in one pile. That's looking more enticing than the supercharge and the turbo booster. Although turbo booster give me an additional attack, but I mean 4 attacks not gonna do a lot when he has a guy that has 3 defense. And I think both of my attacks might need. I think it's gonna be like last game. I need to kill Demolisher here because. Well, no, because you know what? If Demolisher attacks, Demolisher's probably gonna attack my Perceptor. I don't think he's gonna KO my Perceptor with Demolisher. And then if he attacks Perceptor, that means I still have 2 characters I can use to block, and then Megatron's gonna have to attack whoever I send in, and then Perceptor can go in at those characters again. So I think it's more important to take the Erratic Lightning and the Power Punch here, and just get rid of the Turbo Booster. I'm gonna flip those down, and we now have 7 base attack, because Perceptor's garbage. No, he's obviously very good, just growing cards in your hand and also growing his attack. Yeah. So we're going to showing off, and then we're gonna flip for turn, make sure we don't forget that. And then I think the Erratic Lightning is like the safest, most cleanest play to do, because I really think we can get away with potentially KO and Demolisher here with with the Clobber. I think if I recall correctly, I don't think I have any double oranges under, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 in my hand, so I only have 1 more double orange, so I'm not gonna be getting in for a ridiculous amount of damage, but hopefully I still flip a good bit of oranges. So we're gonna play the most cleanest play here. That -1 defense on Clobber doesn't matter because any attack kills him anyway, and we're actually gonna just send Clobber here into the Demolisher for bold 5. We still flip decent, so we got 2, 4, 5, 7, 10. So 10 will actually kill him if he doesn't flip a blue, which he did. That's funny. 10 pierce something. 10 pierce 1. Okay, so that's really good for him. 5, okay, yep. That crazy high defense. That's why, you know, Demolisher's dope for that. We're going to. I don't think I care about wedge formation at this point. I think I'm going to get Hollow Matter Projector for this Peace to Tyranny. And now something to think about. Okay, he added a backup beam to his hand, so the backup beam would be good for Megatron, not Demolisher. I think I don't need to be greedy and just attack Megatron here and just force him to try and kill Perceptor in one shot like he did last time. But with backup beam, yeah, you know what? I can't attack Megatron here because he could send in Megatron with a hella bold from the Revenge. So yeah, I think I can't second guess myself. I actually have to, and Clobber's threatening. Like Clobber doesn't have 2 damage like he did on him last game to just die by direct damage. He can't kill my Clobber out of combat, so my Clobber is actually still threatening. So I'm just gonna have to waste the attack here with 8 Pierce 1 and get rid of it. Pierce 1 was good enough, so cool. And these double oranges will cycle back into the deck because I still have 3 cards, so that's nice. I don't think I really need this counter espionage, but he wasn't playing Hold the Line last game. Let me see his scrap pile, see if that was in here. No Hold the Line. So, oh, but you know what? He is playing in Hostility. So if he reshuffles the deck and draws it, I'm going to be annoyed with that. And I'll be upgrade heavy if I do this. Bashing Shield, there's 1 under here, so I can't get rid of the Bashing Shield. That's my only one. I don't know how much I care about Hollow Matter. So for my second set of flips, I'll get rid of counter espionage for Hollow Matter. And all right, we're good to go. We don't stand yet. Oh no, we do stand. We do stand. All right, cool. All right. So it's his turn. He's gonna draw a card. We're looking at a potential 8 bold 2 coming at Perceptor. Really think he needs to try to kill Perceptor next turn. Either way, I can't flip my Perceptor anymore. Speaking of that, that's one reason why I want to play less showing off, because I mean, I guess you play the maximum to try to at least see 1, but in these situations, like I've tested with 2, and like I still, at least if I saw 1, obviously the chances are lower, but when I saw the 1, that's all I really got to do anyway. And playing all those double blanks in conjunction with one-shot stand is just so annoying because it dilutes your flip so much. But then again, they're still necessary, blah blah blah. I'm just talking and babbling. I'm probably going to continue to play 3 and show off. So I take that back. Make that 8 bold 4. 8 bold 4 is absolutely going to KO my Perceptor. No question about that. And looking into potentially if I lose this game, you know, in game 3, I'm absolutely going to go first. This deck is one of his other strongest points is to go first, because I get to flip Perceptor, attack with Fangry into his Megatron that's going to have bold 5, which is insane. Also going to turn on his stratagem, but I mean, it's fine. Like bold 5 with that. Whatever attack he sends into me next is not going to kill my Fangry, and then I can flip Fangry on that next turn. So I got 3 attacks incoming no matter how you look at it, even if he kills. Well, I take that back, unless he kills Night Racer or Clobber. Clobber, he's little, but he's definitely threatening, and he doesn't have an armor on. So, I mean, like, Clobber actually can put in some work with 5 bold 3. 5 bold 3 all of a sudden makes him like a normal sized bot. So, He has some thinking to do here. I wonder. Oh, Cayman Crash is still not going to kill anybody out of battle, and it's going to give him. He's still. Yeah, okay. He still only has the Bold 1 threshold. So yeah, he's going to do. Okay, if he's doing this to Perceptor, he's definitely going to attack Perceptor. But he's probably going to attack Perceptor in alt mode. He's not going to flip still. So now he has 4 Bold 4. 4 Bold 4. Oh no, what did I do? He's 2 to 2, 2 to 4. Okay. My bad. So dealing 1 there, you're definitely coming in at Perceptor. Oh no, he's actually attacking Clobber. Yeah, Clobber looks a lot more threatening. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Okay. So he's going to attack Clobber here. He's going to make sure he flips cards first so he doesn't change his mind. Be like, wait, I want to attack another character. Okay. Because once you flip, we're definitely committed at that point because we see our flips. All right, I got 0. No point in trying to count up anything. I'm clearly gone. So I got 1 more card left in my deck, and that means we have a fresh deck for double oranges. If you look at our scrap pile before I shuffle, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, 6. All 6 double oranges about to shuffle back in, and the Power Punch is going to be able to. So he minimized my clobber usefulness. I didn't even get use out of the draw sturdy javelin. Not bad. Look at. No, I need to reshuffle. I didn't even get a second attack. Well, I did get a second attack out of Clobber. I take that back. I only got the 2 attacks. The deck gets really strong when you're able to get the 3 attacks out of him, and I wasn't able to, so it's very good on his part to be able to do that. I can't flip Perceptor here because I won't be able to flip back and get the attack. If I had a showing off, that'd be a different story. He has 1 card in hand. Not really tripping about that. I think I do need to get the extra attack out of Night Racer once again, so I am going to flip her. And I think I'm just going to go for broke and just play Power Punch and fight for position and just try to get as many double oranges as I can from this attack. I think that's my only play. And then my next turn, I can see myself playing Treasure Hunt to try to find another weapon for Kreb after he murders my Perceptor. So, do I need to spread the damage here? Because I need Night Racer to do something too. I don't know how much it matters. Let's just give 1 and then the other. That may be wrong and just need to do 1 and 1. But let's just go here first and send Night Racer here with Bold 2. Flipping 4 cards, that was decent. We got 8. And I'm gonna take 1 back. Boom. He's gonna take 5. This actually might be enough because him taking 5 damage, 7 is not far-fetched for me to deal with. So, and I got the counter espionage for if he tries to pop my Kreb off and have hold the line or in hostilities. And see, that's where it's gonna be a little difficult. I probably still gonna call. I guess I probably should call in hostilities because you know what? Let's be real. I haven't seen hold the line not 1 time throughout of his entire deck. So I don't really care about Hollow Matter at this point, or do I? Over Bashing Shield? No, whatever. Okay, so there's that, and then I mean I still have 5 double oranges in the deck. Hopefully I can reach a couple of them. Let's see what happens. We got Bold 3. Yep, that's good enough. We hit 2 of them. So 2, 4, 6, 10, 13. So 13 is definitely gonna get there. So I don't have to sweat that out anymore. He's going to take 9, put him at 17. That's definitely overkill. So we end up getting there. I like the Kreb head better on him because it gives him that more. I guess he would have still died there technically. But like, because that gives him a threshold to be able to hit that 3rd margin 11 plus, you know, more often. So I don't need any of this. I really don't expect, well, no, I lied. You know what? Take that back. That escape capsule. We got a 3 Bold 3 coming at us. Nah, that's probably not even that serious. 3 Bold 3. Watch it KO Perceptor anyway. Oh, he didn't even put his other flips to the grade. He's like, ah, okay, whatever. Just going in. Assuming he's attacking Perceptor. With a giant attack like that. I flipped the blue. It probably won't matter though. We got 3 Bold 6. You normally don't see it like this. 3 Bold 6. So we got 8 Bold 6 and I have 2. So actually I'm at 10 and I don't die. Never mind. Okay. Alright, well, that ended up not being as scary as I thought it was going to be. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter what I do here. I just swing and I'll end up taking the game. Alright, so I'm not even going to literally do anything else. I'm just going to attack. And that's literally going to be it. We got 8. And that should do it. Alright. So, very cool duel. Shout out to Gellix if you ever play him. Alright, man. Cool. And guys, that's gonna do it. So this round 2. I hope you guys enjoy sitting through this with me. Forgive me again with my babbling. This is, like I said, literally the things I think about in game as I'm playing. I go through so many crazy scenarios. It's like the Matrix board where you see like that, all those crazy numbers and signs and everything. That's what's going on in my head. And eventually I come across the hopefully the best option. Sometimes I do make misplays. We all still do. We're all human. But that's what ends up going through my head while I'm playing a game. It's not as crazy as it sounds though. Well, maybe it is. When I talk out loud, I'm like, geez, do I really sound like that? But I mean, I'm usually thinking in my head. But I hope you guys learned something from this game based off of how I'm playing this deck and things I think about while I'm playing the game in terms of looking at opponent's scrap pile, looking at my scrap pile, getting that simple information because it's public information, and going from there. This is your homie S. Dot. You guys have a great day and or night whenever you're catching this video. You guys know what it is. Have a good one, y'all. Peace. Warrior.